Hi guys. Now I've had somebody else ask me about my boys, about my two dogs. They said, can you tell us a little bit more about your dogs? So yes, I can do. I have a lot of people keep asking me about my dogs. These dogs I've got now are my number 5 and my number 6 dogs. This is the first time I've ever had a beagle. I wouldn't buy another beagle, mainly because I can't take him off the lead. If I take him off the lead, he's on. He's gone. As soon as he gets the scent of something, he has gone, and it's a struggle to get him back. But the other one, Scotty, this is my 3rd Scotty I've had, and I love my Scotties. They're a lovely dog. Right, my beagle, we've had him from a puppy. He's 9 years old now. We got him from North London. When we first got him, we had a little bit of trouble with him, as in he wasn't very well. I took him, as soon as I buy a dog, I always take them to the vets, as soon as I get them, to get them checked over. And they checked my beagle over. They said yes, he was okay, but his stomach was a little bit bloated, but other than that he was good. Anyway, we'd had the beagle about a week, and he became very poorly, very wheezy. Sounded like he'd got something stuck in his throat, very raspy. And I was working, so my wife then took my beagle down to the vets, and they'd done some checks on him, and they said he was okay, not to worry about it. And they did prescribe something. I can't remember what they prescribed for him, but he did have some medication. But he was only a very young sorry, got tickled. A very young puppy at the time. And so she brought him home, but things didn't improve. So a couple of days later we took him back again because he was getting worse. And they then turned around and said he's got pneumonia. They said he needs to go to a specialist, to a doggy hospital. So we had to take him to a special dog hospital near Newmarket, near a place called 6 Mile Bottom. And he was there for a week. Cost a fortune, absolute fortune, guys. But he did eventually get better. So once we got him back from that, he basically never looked back after that. He's been full on ever since then. We've had a couple of operations done on him. The first operation we did was to take his dew claws off, because he had this habit of humping, if you know what I mean. He'd wrap his legs around you and start humping your leg. And his dew claws would stick in your leg and they'd cut you. So I had those removed. But also, in conjunction with that, we had his boys bit sorted out. So he's been sorted out. He's not going to be breeding, that's for sure. Thinking that would stop him from humping things, but that didn't work. So we spent a lot of money on stopping him from doing that, and it's still as bad as he ever was. So that's our beagle. Ever since then, we've had no trouble with him at all. He's a fantastic dog. He loves his food. I think if you put a sack of dog food in front of him, he'd eat a lot. He'd make himself really ill, but he would eat the sack. He's that sort of dog. Now, the little Scotty came from fairly close to Brentwood in Essex. Come on, Snoopy, come on. And we've had him 3 years now. He's 3 years old. Again, we had him from a puppy. He replaced my Scotty that I lost. Haven't had any real medical issues with Sooty. The only thing I've got with Sooty is he likes plucking his fur out. He just pulls his fur out. He's a pain. As soon as I get a lovely coat on him, he'll then pull his fur out. So that's why he tends to wear coats. More so now, probably winter time, to keep him warm. But during the summer I have to do it just to stop him from pulling his fur out. But other than that, he's a lovely little dog. He is the most vicious dog I've ever had, as in he's very protective of me. So if we meet another dog walker or person, he really does kick off, and I have to keep him on the lead because of that. I can't trust him. He will bite. I have to muzzle him. If we ever meet anybody for a walk, I have to muzzle him to start with. And once he's settled down and he's got used to them, I can then take the muzzle off. But the initial meeting, he's really vicious. I mean really vicious. So yes, they're my two dogs. So the beagle is 9 years old, the scotty is 3 years old. Most of my dogs tend to live to the grand old age of 10. I've only ever had one dog live longer than that. That was one of my scotties. And yes, I love my dogs to bits, and I will replace them as and when they pass, but I don't think I'd buy another beagle. Mainly because I just can't take him off the lead. What I'd get in place of him, I don't know yet. I like the beagle because of his size. He's a lovely sized dog. Oops, just trying to untwist the leads again then, guys. And Snoop twists them straight away again. So yes, I'm not sure what I'd buy as a replacement for Snoop when Snoop goes, but I will replace him when he does go. Hopefully he'll last until at least I've retired. Like I said, he's 9 now. I've got another year and a bit to go before I hit retirement. So I'd like Snoop to make it to my retirement at least. And then I'll be at home more then, and that'll be even better. We'll be able to do lots more walks. I still will work. I'll still get myself a part-time job so that I can work, but I'll be able to spend more time with my boys. Right, I'm going to sign out, guys, and I'm going to speak to you all later. Bye-bye.